6 a.m., huh?
Oh yeah, only 6.
6 a.m. Iceland. I'm starving.
We stayed in downtown Reykjavik in one of the center hotels, right across the street from Harpa Concert Hall.
Here we are at the cool cat. Oh yeah.
This cat will come eat you if you are not obedient to your parents during the holidays. We were perfectly positioned to take in all the sights of Reykjavik, with all the big sights within walking distance of our hotel. All the small streets and shops reminded me of Park City, Utah.
Here we are.
It's so pretty.
Oh, of course my first meal is going to be fish and chips.
Dan got us pizza. Everywhere you look, there was some bit of history to discover. Iceland is like Utah in that the weather can change quickly. This was one day, and this was the next.
It's 9:30 in the morning. Can you tell?
One day, we only explored Reykjavik and took the double-decker bus all around the city. Snow doesn't slow anyone down here. We drove past the main Lutheran Church of Iceland, a great tourist destination. And we also passed the Perlan, which is an amazing museum planetarium set atop giant geothermal hot water tanks that go out to the whole surrounding area. We then made our way over to the National Museum of Iceland, passing by a lovely frozen pond in front of City Hall. We drove past that pond a day or two later, and it was no longer frozen. The museum taught about the conversion of Viking pagans to Christianity and how that led into the modern world. Of course, Dan had to shoot a couple videos, even though his mouth was freezing shut.
Right now I'm at the City Hall in Reykjavik, and they have a lot of zinc in the metals around here to keep them from rusting and freezing and other things.
One night, we even went on a Northern Lights expedition. We didn't get to see too much, but I was able to capture a couple pictures anyway. It was always windy and always cold.
Beautiful.
Main Street break.
Yeah.
See, now are you feeling those Park City vibes? And then our tour day came. The parents went on the Golden Circle tour, and Kelsey and I went on the Game of Thrones tour, both equally adventurous. Our first stop was to see the Icelandic horses. No other breed of horse is allowed on the island, and if an Icelandic horse ever leaves Iceland, it can never return. Their fur is thicker, and they are overall smaller than other horses. Led by our brave tour guide Theo, who has played an extra in Game of Thrones many times, we made it to a beautiful frozen waterfall. The landscapes were similar to here in Utah, but still otherworldly on their own. You need some real off-roading gear to get around here, so even our bus was fitted for it. Our next stop was a canyon, made by the two tectonic plates of North America and Europe. Funny enough, Mom and Dan were at the same canyon as us at the same time, just on the other end. It is definitely a great sight to see. Our tour took us farther north, into the countryside, to where we ended up at a recreation of a medieval Commonwealth farm that happened to be used in Game of Thrones too. Theo then gave us a brief lesson in stunt fighting.
But there's gonna be a dramatic pause. There always is. And that's something like, you killed my sheep.
And our last location to visit took us off-road, but it was worth it. A beautiful frozen double waterfall with the Icelandic sun setting behind us.
Here we are at the Fontana Geothermal Hot Springs. It was a tasty little walk out here in the ice cold air. We have nice friends here, and her husband just took a dip in the lake.
Walk out here wet after you get out of the shower.
You have to shower before you get in completely, and then put the swimsuit on. So anyways, signing off. Love you all.
And before we knew it, our adventure came to an end. But Iceland did not disappoint, with the beautiful vistas on our way to the airport, and then a 6-hour sunset as we chased the sun all the way home.